We're ready, okay. Welcome to our Monday night shiur. Rosh Hashanah, the Hasidim, all Hasidim. And the day that the Baal Atanya, the disseminator of the Baal Shem Tov's Torah, that's the way you're really supposed to name him. The disseminator of the Baal Shem Tov's Torah was released from jail, and on that day he decided, today, that he's going to publish the Tanya.
Oh, yeah?
And release it publicly. Before that, Chassidut was known to be hidden. You sing with the Rebbe, you go to his tish, you eat a shirayim. You know what the shirayim is? The Rebbe sits, he says, Hamoitzi, Hamotzi lechem min haaretz. He eats a little bit, he gives the rest out to the... You're eating from his leftovers, his shirayim. You have a question, you go to who? The Rebbe. You want to know what to do, you go to the Rebbe. You have a question in Torah, you go to the Rebbe. The first thing the Rebbe says, you do. You don't ask him a second time. Those kind of thing. You never ask your Rebbe a second time. The first thing he says is Ruach HaKodesh. That's the first thing. Today is the day, just like Rosh Hashanah, it's decided how much materialism we're going to accomplish for the sake of Avodat Hashem. And just like on Shavuot, it's decided how much Torah we will, the scenarios of Torah we will be faced with for the sake of Avodat Hashem. Today is decided how much Pnimiyut HaTorah, how much inner worth of Torah will be decided. And it's mamash, as we did before, as we said, our shiur is two Solat Hodayas over here. It's not something simple. We're always Nishmat Kochai. You know, when I was reading that, you know what I was thinking? Nishmat Kochai, when we were reading in the P'tichat Echa, I said, Chaval, we don't read like that on Shabbat. Tell me that didn't cross your mind. It crossed your mind. We were connected at that moment. It's Sudat Hodaya. May Hashem bless the people who sponsor this Sudat Hodaya with bracha, v'atzlacha, parnasat, ve'yeshot gedolot, and the other sponsors, bebarim zechim la'avodato yitbarach, v'zim Hashem yitbarach, b'shlom bayit, with refuah shelema. The Baal Tanya says, today I left jail. Whoever is going to join me in this journey, in this expedition, I'm going to make sure he leaves his own personal jail. Pashut, it fell out Monday night. I'm going to promise you guys one thing. Today I didn't want to make the Seudah. I didn't want to make the shiur. Then I said to myself, I'm not doing it for myself. Last night I was learning Torah with a friend of mine. Came home a bit late at night because I had to go somewhere right after. When I got home, somebody sent me a video of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the 7th Rebbe Michabad. One of his last discourses on Purim Day. In Chassidut, Purim is a big thing. For all the Jewish people, it's big. The question is how much you drink. If you drink so much that you can't remember the day, Ad lo yada, mamash ad lo yada. So I heard a discourse of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the 7th Rebbe, and I'm going to tell you something unbelievable. The Hasidic movement is a messianic movement.
Amen.
The Hasidic movement is all about bringing Mashiach Tzidkenu now. From the Baal Shem Tov till the very place that we're sitting over here, and you look around, you guys, who would think that Bukharians, Sephardic Jews, today would sit in Yutat Kislev and talk about these things? You're already living in the time of Mashiach Tzidkenu. You're already living in that time. The Lubavitcher Rebbe, the 7th Rebbe Michabad, on Purim, I think 4 years before he passed away, said something amazing. And I researched what he said. He said, I searched all the books that talk about the end of days. All the books. Everything. There's a book that he mentioned called Megillat HaMegillah. How do you say a Megillah in English? A parchment, no?
Scroll.
A scroll. The scroll of scrolls was written by a Sephardi in Spain called Hanasi, the prince. He was a scion of King David. And he brought down in his book, I researched it and I found it. It was hard. They don't print this book anymore. All the dates that all the rabbis from the Gemara, from the Tanakh, until the Rambam, all the dates the rabbis bring when Mashiach is going to come. The Lubavitcher Rebbe got up and he said, I'm telling you, you can find this on YouTube. And he said all the dates are past. And he was sitting over there, I'm going to make a long story short. And he said, he said to himself, I don't understand. Everyone gave a date. Even the first Rebbe from Chabad gave a date. Passed. This one gave a date, it passed. This one gave a date, passed. Everything passed. So you know what he said? Until now, when he said this discourse, I don't think I was even born. Because until now, everybody relied on the Rebbe. His Rebbe. To do the job. So the Lubavitcher Rebbe said, it's time to stop relying on the Rebbe. The Rebbe is now giving it to you. To the people. Stop relying on the head. Start doing it yourself. And what does that mean? One Birkat Shakol. You see a Jew on the street? Just tell him to say Shakol Niyabi Dvaro. One Jew, just tell him, wear tefillin today. Talk to him about Hashem for a minute. Give him not to do Bitul Torah for 1 minute. I was learning with a friend of mine yesterday, Hilchot Talmud Torah, Hilchot Birkot Torah. We learned from the Shulchan Aruch that all of our life has to be, when you wake, from the second you wake up in the morning, has to be one whole Limud Torah. And we're just taking a break to go to the bathroom, we're taking a break to go to the work, we're taking a break to have a drink, we're taking a break to call on the phone your spouse to see how she's doing. That's all a break. That's the break. But from the second you wake up in the morning, when you say Birkat Torah, or what is it called? I have sek. But the Shulchan Aruch paskins that the bracha is on the whole day. That means the whole day really should be on what? Limud Torah. That means all those things you do. You go to school, you're on a break. What do we do, unfortunately? The break becomes the real thing, and Torah becomes the tafel. I'm going to a shiur. I'm doing a mitzvah. I'm doing a zeh. I'm doing... Hafuch. You made the ikar tafel, and the tafel the ikar. And that's one of the things we say, viduy on Yom Kippur. Al ma she'echmarta ekalti. And what Hashem you were stringent on, I made it light. And what Hashem you said, okay, it's light, I made it stringent. When we come, everyone over here is a neshama kedosha. I was sent a text not long ago. Every person wants to be rich, correct?
Yeah. For sure.
So, you have money in your pocket, you have some change to spare, you're already in the 18% of the richest people in the world. That you can go from place A to point B. You could see, hear, and smell. There's 1 million people that woke up this morning and couldn't hear, see, and smell. You don't realize how lucky you are. And you look at the Jewish people, we're the luckiest people in the world. We mamash have Birkat Yitzchak Avinu on us. V'yiten lecha Elohim mital hashamayim mishmanei ha'aretz v'rov dagan v'tirosh יעבדוך עמים, וישתחוו לך לאומים, וגביר לאחיך, וישתחוו לך בני אמך, עורריך ארור וחברוק. And I said this on purpose today. This bracha should be chal on everyone over here.
Amen.
We're so lucky. But we're missing one main ingredient. We could be better. We're missing the main ingredient. This ingredient Hashem put in 3 tribes. 2 tribes and 1 family, I'm sorry. 2 tribes and 1 family. The first tribe is the obvious one, the Levites. Hashem put inside of them a special ingredient in their neshama. A special ingredient. These people are Ba'alei Torah. These guys are owners of Torah. What did we say 2 weeks ago in our shiur? What does the Rambam say? You guys don't remember already. He remembers. So he's right across me. You could be a Levite if you take upon yourself the yoke of Torah. Second family, second tribe, there's a tribe that most of the Sanhedrin was part of. The Sanhedrin was... You're 2 for 2. Only your brother was here. You're 2 for 2. The tribe of Yisachar. The donkey. What did Jacob say? I have a bull and a donkey. And a donkey. Why a bull? Yosef. Why a donkey? You could tell me? Yisachar. That's one answer. Correct. What's the second answer? I want to see who could tell me the second answer. What's the second answer for the donkey?
Stubbornness of the Torah.
Mashiach gonna come on a donkey.
Thank you. Mashiach is riding on what? A donkey. Do you think he's really actually on a donkey?
No, it's Chomer.
Chomer, it's materialism. He's overcoming the materialism. He's making you see that you were foolish this whole time to run after that. I don't want to make anyone crazy, obviously. It's not my point over here. We're already crazy, you should say. Okay, weiter. A person. We're all missing one ingredient. You know what that is? Hitlahavut. Excitement. We're missing the excitement.
Fire.
We have ratzon. We're here, right? We need the excitement. You know who we believe in, guys? We're believing in people who make us excited. Inspirational speakers, inspirational rabbis, inspirational Torah. We need a spark. What does the Torah say? We read it last week in the Haftarah. What did we read? And the house of Jacob is going to be a fire, and the house of Joseph is going to be the spark that's going to ignite the flame. And Esav's house is going to be what? Straw. Straw burns easily. It doesn't even create a fire, straw. What? Mashiach is going to come. You're going to say, we were so stupid. We were such nonsense was in our head. The spark was in us this whole time. That's why Mashiach is going to come. It was today's Chok Yisrael. Who here reads Chok Yisrael, Rabbi Isai? 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes you can do Pshat, Remez, Drash, Vesod. 5 minutes a day. Today's Chok Yisrael was Masechet Shabbat, Daf Pei Bet, Pei Chet, I think. It says over there, when Mashiach is going to come, we're going to point at Isaac. And we're going to say, you are our father. Who here can tell me which Sphira is represented by Isaac? Givurah, thank you. The left. Do you know what comes out of the left? D. Do you know what else comes out of the left?
Everything.
Everything that you're enjoying right now. Delicious food, beautiful things, promiscuity. Everything comes from the left. You know what you're going to do when Mashiach is going to come? You're not going to say Abraham's your father, Jacob is your father. You're going to say Isaac is your father. Why? All that ta'ava, this you're going to say, what? Hashem was really in all of that the whole time?
He created it.
Rabotai, that's unbelievable. Inside the Gemara, you have Tamun. Now you see Tamun.
Juice.
Hidden. It was treasured. It's the greatest secret. Neri, you listening? You're a little count with the Baltani. I'm expecting great things this year. Okay? Rabotai. We're here sitting today, and I've been saying this for the past 2 Motzei Shabbats. It is an avera. It's an avera Avera. If you pray the same shacharit you prayed yesterday, tomorrow, it's an Avera. You prayed the same mincha yesterday, today, it's an Avera. You prayed the same Maariv you prayed yesterday, today, it's an Avera. You said the same Shahakol yesterday, Gavril, you said today, it's an Avera.
In what sense? What are you trying to say?
The Gemara says if a person misses a prayer, it's me'uvat. Lo yachol litkon v'chisaron lo yachol leimanot. You can never make up a prayer.
Right.
You know why? Yesterday was a new you. It was a different you. Today you're a new person. You have to awaken that new spark in you. You know what that means? This is what the Lubavitch Rebbe, this is what I was starting, this is what he meant. It's up to you to bring Mashiach. What does that mean?
It's in our hands.
You know this guy. He's Avi Avoda Tumah. He did all the Averot in the world. Right now, he's a new person. He could say Shakol Neyam Bidvaro. Yesterday he was with a Goya. Right now he didn't put on tefillin. Ask him, do you want to wear tefillin? Yesterday he didn't learn Torah. Speak to him one sentence in the Torah. One sentence. One. Bereshit bara Elohim et hashamayim et ha'aretz. He doesn't like it. Doesn't matter. He heard it. He did a mitzvah. You gotta start doing it. You're in the home of all the yeah. You know 40. You know you're working in 47. You know 47 is gematria.
Aleph of man.
Havaya Ekyeh.
Ekyeh.
Yeah, you know what that
It's
is?
the Shafa.
We're all learning in Shara Nikudim right now.
Yeah.
Shara Nikudim is all the number 47. That's why 47 is the Avanim. It's the Malchut. Even is Malchut. It's B'Shem Ben. It's
That's
all the
why everybody's
Malchuyot.
there.
That's why the Bukhari is like, you know why? Because we're the last Beruv.
It's pretty
We're doing the last we're doing last Beruv. You know that? Out of all the Sfaradim, you guys don't have to believe me. I know history. Out of all the Sfaradim, we're the most passive Sfaradim. Passive.
much more aggressive.
Yeah.
Very aggressive.
You understand? We, all of us over here, sitting over here, we have Shorshei Nishamot that have not reached their potential yet.
Yeah, we're still scratching the surface.
And Hashem is sending us over here, specifically in Eretz Edom, then we should break through that. I'm telling you the truth.
I agree with you.
You trying to say we soft?
We soft, son.
What's 47 Street have to do?
47th Street is the Avanim.
It's the middle of the
It's Avanim, it's stones. Stones, don't think it doesn't have a Shorsh in Olamot
A
Elyonim.
lot of energy.
The Avanim is the hardest, the diamonds is the hardest substance on earth. We have to, you guys are breaking that substance. That means you have the power. What does the Gemara say in Masachet Kiddushin? If the Yetzara is a rock, take him to the Beit HaMidrash, what is he going to happen to him?
Explode.
He's going to explode. We, Rabotai, we have that power. The Syrians, where are they coming to? To us.
Yeah.
They're coming to us. But when we want to go to them, what do they say? They're coming to us. Yeah, and I'm telling you, I know personal stories. When we want to go to them, you know what they say?
I don't know you.
I don't know you. But when they want to come to us,
Welcome.
They pay rent.
come. Well, you know why? We are the Malchuyot.
We're just trying to extract.
Yes, we are the last Berurim, I'm telling you. We're the last Berurim of the Sfaradim. All the Sfaradim woke up a Gadol Ador. Parsim, Rabbi Tion, Abba Shaul, the Surim have a whole line, Halabim over there. Everyone. The Bukharis, it's going to come their time. I'm telling you. We're not working. We're doing it. Tzaddik. We're doing it. Somebody was telling me 5 minutes ago, not 5 minutes ago, I don't even know how long this tour has been going on already. Somebody was telling me a while ago, we're going major into Chassidut over here. We got to take it easy. Before this shiur, somebody was telling me, he was talking to a friend, he's like, I go to this guy's shiur, and he's teaching Otzrot Chaim. Otzrot Chaim, how could he teach you that? He asked to be done one-on-one. You know what I told that guy? For 500 years, they've been saying to do it one-on-one. We've produced zero. It's time we produce.
You can say the same
Okay?
thing.
And that's what we're celebrating today, Rabotai. You know that's what we're celebrating today? When the Balatanya came out with his book, you know what happened to him? All the Hasidim went against him.
Wow.
Everyone, including the great Rabbi Avraham Mikalisk. He was the eldest Chassid of the Maggid Memezritch. The eldest. He went against him. You know what the Baal HaTanya said? Ala pi wala hamati, I'm going to do it. You know why? When he was in jail, today he got out, but when he was in jail for 53 days, he was in jail. He had a dream. It's one of the great things that the Hasidim celebrate, and I'm going to tell you another story right after that. It's going to prove it. He had a dream that he saw his Rebbe, the Maggid Memezritch, come to him with an elder sage who was the Baal Shem Tov. And the Baal Shem Tov looked at the Maggid and he told him, who's going to continue our line, our Masor, what's the Hasidut? The Maggid Memezritch looked at his student, about the time he was in jail. He said, show him your book. Show him the Baal HaTanya. Show him! The Baal Shem Tov looked at him and said, this is what I was teaching. When the sixth Lubavitcher Rebbe, who we all davened in his kever maybe hundreds of times, the sixth one, who's better than the seventh one, sixth one, he once visited where the first Rebbe was in the jail in Petersburg, St. Petersburg. And when he came back, his father told him, did you see space for 3? In the jail. He said, did you see space for 3 people in there? You know why? The Baal Shem Tov and the Maggid didn't come to the Baal HaTanya in a dream. They actually came to them like Eliyahu and Avi. Came to the Ari in human bodies. Because was there space for 3? He wanted to make sure. Was there space for 3? And I'm telling you, we're living in a revolution. You know why we can't? We know why. We see it, by the way. Everyone here sees it. But the Yetzer in him makes him. You know why? We have chovot. We have Yisurim around us. What's this week's parasha? Vayeshev. What's Vayeshev? Second letter. The Vayeshev is Vav, Yud, Shin, Bet. What's the second letter of Yosef? Vav. Yosef. Yud, Dinah. Shin, Esav. Bet, Lavan. All of Yaakov Avinu's Yisurim is in the first word of this week's parasha. Vayeshev. Yosef, Dinah, Esav, and Lavan. We have so much Yisurim that we don't see the Yad Hashem. When we come over here, we learn Torah and we're farbrengen. We're farbrengening right now, mamash. We're doing Hitva'adut over here. We feel inspiration to do. But I don't want you to leave it over here, Abotai. Don't leave it over in the Beit HaKnesset. The Beit HaKnesset doesn't need it. It has enough. That's Sefer Torah over here. It has enough inspiration. Take it home. Show your family how you enjoy doing Avodat Hashem. You need to work, yes. Work! And do Avodat Hashem. It is Avodat Hashem. I'm going to tell you the words of Rabbi Chaim Vital because we cannot, we're Sfaradi. We have to mention Rabbi Chaim Vital. We must. In his book, Olat Tamid, which is called Shara Kavanot Batra. My brother bought me this book. I always wanted it. He says over there, Torah is the highest mitzvah. Pashut. It's Pashut. Limud Torah is the highest birur. But the avodah of the last door, he writes in Olat Tamid, is tefillah.
Oh.
The avodah of the last, he writes, is tefillah. Why? Tefillah, what does it say? Va'ani tefillah. And I am tefillah. We know another name for the last sphira, the last emanation of God is called Ani. Ani tefillah, malchut. We are malchut, Rabotai. Everyone in this generation is malchuyot. That's why we want Mashiach so bad, because David HaMelech comes from malchut. There has never been a generation that wanted him so bad like us. He's in every generation. But we want him to be revealed. That's the nafkamina. That's the nafkamina. And we're going to get into Shara Nikudim, Abraham. We're going to get to Shara Nikudim. The only sphira that could get from Malchut, the lowest place to the highest place, is which one? Malchut. Why? I'm going to teach you something Kabbalistic right now. What's the name of the Malchut? Ani. Ani is what? When God says I. What is all the Yetzer Hara today? iPod, iMac, I don't know. Everything is I. Why? It's the Klippa, Neged HaMalchut. Mamash. How do you say Keter, the highest Sephirah in Hebrew? In Kabbalistic, let's call it slang.
Vernacular.
Vernacular, thank you. How do you say Ayin? How do you spell ayin? Aleph yud nun. How do you spell ani? Aleph nun yud. Same letters, different configuration. So David has the power to jump to Keter. That's why he wore the crown. And that's why he wrote himself, one man, the whole book of Psalms. Rabotai, you're sitting in a train station, you want to hear Chassidut. You're sitting in a train station, don't waste your time listening to a Z100. Take out a Tehillim. Read Tehillim. You're waiting for your next client, read Tehillim. You have a daf of Gemara, daf yomi. I know, I heard somebody here does daf yomi. The person, you're waiting for the next train, daf yomi, right away. Oh, I don't understand, I don't remember. The Ariya Kadosh says, anything you don't remember, they're going to remind you after 120 years. Al tid'ag. Don't forget, Rabotai, don't forget. We are... If I could kiss your nishamot, I would do it. So I have to kiss the goof, I have no choice. If I could kiss your nishamot, I would do it. Your nishamot you guys are kedoshim, tehorim. You need hitlahavut. You need to be excited in Torah. You need to be excited. Get yourself excited. Not only Monday nights. Every second get excited. Why? Can I read you one small thing before we're going to start with Chaim? I know it's late. I can't see the time. Somebody read it for me.
10:15.
10:15? Okay, we have time. 5 minutes. This is the words of the Maggid Memezritch. Can I read it? Yes. Not I could see. This is the words of the Maggid Memezritch. Today's is Hillula. Before he passed away, he told Balatanya, because I don't see materialistic things anymore. I don't see wood. I see their names in the Shem Hashem. Eitz is a Shem Hashem. Sefer is a Shem Hashem. I only see Yud Kei Vavkei, he said. The Maggid Memezritch. With this Bet HaKnesset, I don't know how many over here was with me. I think there's only one guy over here that was with me. Two. Oh, yes, slicha. Two over here were with me when we went to the Maggid Memezritch. You know what it says in his kever over there? It was in Anipoli. He says over there, this is a special place.
I got it.
Special, we know. I'm saying it, you know? Special people get over here. Be'emet. And I know two people that were with us back then, elderly people. When they saw that, the whole trip they were miserable. When they saw that, you want to see sparks? Mamash, sparks. Not actual fires. This is just materialism. Mamash, nitzot kedusha. They woke up like we're special for real. Like wow, amazing. Yes, mamash. And we have to make this again, Rabotai. We must. I'm telling you, it's something that you guys will not regret. I'm telling you. You need itlahavut ba'avodat Hashem. You're not gonna. You need to keep the flame going. Okay. Let me read you something from the Maggid Memezritch. We have to learn the Torah of the Maggid Memezritch today.
I have the book.
I know you have the book. This book, I got by mistake. I call it by mistake, but it was really by purpose. There was a Chanukat Habayit, or Torah, the light of Torah. There was a Chanukat Habayit. I didn't want to go. I hate going to these kind of things because for me it's a waste of time. Because they push money in your hands at the end. I'm not comfortable doing these kind of things. Okay? Don't call me John. But call me for the wedding though.
Amen.
So the guy came to me and he knew I didn't take money. He gave me this book instead. I opened the book's first page. It said Maggid Memezritch. You know what it says over here? I'm going to cover the name. Thank you for all your help.
Cheers.
Over here. Every week I try to open this book and learn. The person doesn't know. He got me this book. He doesn't know. Every week I try to learn a little bit from this book. That person, he gave me inspiration that night. It was Chanukah, by the way. Right when the Maggid passed away. Yud Kislev, right by Chanukah, and he gave it to me. I'm going to read you this. I guarantee you guys are going to come out today over here feeling like you guys are Baal Shem Tov himself.
Oh, baby.
I'm telling you guys are going to have Hitlahavut L'Avodat Hashem. Oyomar, says the Maggid Memezritch. De'ita, it's written, Yisrael mefarnesim la'aviyem b'shamayim. Who gives parnasat to you? Do you give parnasat to God or God gives parnasat to you? That's how the Maggid says.
I know, but I didn't believe when I heard it.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yisrael mefarnesim la'avihem shebashamayim. You give parnasat to God. Abraham, you heard that?
Wow.
How do you do that one?
Let's read. וצריך לכל אדם להיות לו אמונה גדולה.
Emunah.
It takes a lot of emunah to believe that.
Yeah.
You need lots of faith to believe that you are the one that's helping Hashem and not He's helping you. I want to ask you a question, Gabriel.
So the creator.
If you created this table over here, who needs who? You need the table or the table needs you?
I need a table.
You need it, so you made it, right? Who created who? God created you or you created God? That's what God created you, who needs who? Pashut.
Wow.
Shehu oseh mitzvah.
Deep.
Listen to this. When you make a mitzvah, or belimut Torah, or you're learning Torah, v'tfilah, Abraham, and tefillah. Hu oseh lemata. That's what you're doing down here. It's called lemata. What's lemata? Lemita, in the bed. You're reproducing over here. Where does reproduction happen? In the bed. You're reproducing over here. Yit'orer hazivug v'ta'anug gadol le'ela. You're creating a party in Shamayim. Right now, you guys, you know what you're doing over here? You're in Shamayim, you're not doing a Hillula. You know what they're doing? You're making a festival. A festival from here, from the Shamayim that's going away. You guys are making a festival in Shamayim. That's how special you are.
The Maggid is dancing with us, guys.
Yes, he's here.
He's dancing with us, so we just the foot of this.
Velo yomar, you should not say, Ech efshar, how is it possible? Ani, aseh ta'anug gadol le'ela, Gabriel. I'm doing the ta'anug, happiness in Shamayim. Al ze ne'emar, chas v'shalom. Wow. Abraham, you see the Yad Hashem? Do you see the Yad Hashem over here? Do you see that, Abraham?
Turn on the candle, please.
No, that ship has sailed. Al ze ne'emar, and this it said, Daniel, if you're gonna say, Abraham, I'm gonna do it, nirgan mafrid aluf chas v'shalom. You're separating between yourself and God. That's the separation.
What?
When you say, how can I do such a thing? God doesn't need anything. He's perfect.
You have doubt.
You have doubts that He wants you?
You gotta kill you.
He created you because He wants you. When you say that, chas v'shalom, you're creating a separation. And then you wonder, how come you can't pray mincha? And then you wonder, how come you can't pray Arabit? You know why? All day you were separating between yourself and Hashem. Hashem loves you. He created this world because He wanted you. Ribono shel olam. He was perfect by Himself. But He wanted not to be perfect. How is that? Is there any greater compliment in the world? I'm not finished though. Ki Knesset Yisrael, the Shechina, we're the sons of the Shechina, the divine presence. Nikret Emunah. You know what we're all called over here? We have a second name, not just Israel. We're called Emunah. Emunah is the root word Oman. You know what Oman is?
Oman?
Yeah. How do you say Oman?
Artist.
An artist. Thank you. We're all artists.
I'm an artist.
Ubechol Asiyat Mitzvah. We're all artists over here, Avraham. We're creating artistic tapestries. Vesham lemala yesh ta'anug gadol. When we do a mitzvah, it's like we're creating a tapestry of great paintings. Lahavdil, Picasso, Shmikasso, all the
Rembrandt.
all the great.
Banksy.
We're Abraham. We're making great Hanukkah. We're making great things in Shamayim. Valim hu adam. What's the punchline? Says the Maggid Memezritch.
Man.
If you're gonna think, oh, that means I'm such a big shmo, you know, I'm a big guy. Chas v'shalom. You gotta do it humbly. What does God say? Revava ketzemach hasadeh. You guys are tens of thousands. You Jews, you guys are revava. Be like tzemach hasadeh, like grass.
Short.
Yeah, when your humility is your greatness. Is your greatness. If you're gonna have humility, Abraham, and you know what, the Talmidei Chachamim have this issue the most. If you have humility, you know what God says? Lo zaz mechaveva. He doesn't leave you until He calls you His mother. You know what a mother is? Yeah, Hashem calls you His creator. He will love you so much that He will call you His creator, kiviyachol. Why? Because you're giving Him parnasa. Sustenance. As if. That means when a person has humility and serves Hashem and he knows that Hashem wants that, God says, that's why I created you, Ribono Shel Olam. Umi natan lecha koach hazeh. But who gave you this power? He himself gave it to you. That's perfection. That is perfection. Somebody who's perfect and He's giving you the ability to make Himself perfect. It's unbelievable, guys. I'm telling you guys something right now. Only the Maggid Memezritch could write such a thing. And he took this from the Baal Shem. I'm telling you the words of the Baal Shem. You're learning the words of the Baal Shem right now.
So you want to be perfect, all the way you go perfect.
Yes, but klal gadol. I'm gonna tell you the big klal over here, guys. The general rule, the main rule here, tzarich hitlahavut. You need to be excited when you do mitzvot. Without excitement,
You ain't got nada.
nothing. Ta'anug, what's excitement? Not that you have to be walking around and yelling. You have to feel the pleasure. It's pleasure. When you do mitzvot, it's pleasure. The true pleasure. Kadesh yavo, and this is the... When you're going to have pleasure when you do mitzvot, automatically the world gets pleasure. The world gets pleasure. And here's, I'm going to say one last thing. Let's say you feel materialistic. You feel like you don't care about this. You don't care about Hashem, Torah, mitzvot, ma'asim tovim. You want to make money.
Money, kesef.
Kesef v'zahav. Nechoshet, nachasha nechoshet. You want to feel materialistic. Roots la Torah. Run to learn Torah. Takanato, his fixation, his remedy, litkasher b'Torah ha'kedosha, to unite with the one thing that's in unison with God, the Torah ha'kedosha. Ubazeh zoveach yitzro, and you slaughter your yetzer at that moment. And that's the meaning. It says, Shacharit, we bring the korban in Shamayim, and well, now it's in Shamayim, but in the Shaylion, but Shacharit, we bring the korban in the Beit HaMikdash till midday. Gabriel. Mincha until sunset. Aravit, what do we do? What do we do in Aravit? Guys, what do we do in Aravit? First Mishnah in Masechet Berachot. We burn the leftovers.
Wow.
From when to when? From Mincha to when?
Dawn.
Till dawn, all night.
All night.
You have to leave the fire burning inside of you, even in the night. That's Hasidut right here, at its best. You have to leave the fire burning. You call halayla. She took it. You know what that means? You know how you know the fire burnt in you all night? When you wake up in the morning, it could be raining, windy, cold, sleet, slate, snow, ice. But you wake up, I'm ready. When you feel like that, the fire burnt in you all night. Af balayla. Umayir nishmato ala mizbeach. Shebazeh. And like this, zoveach et yisro, you slaughter your Yetzirah. These are the words of the Maggid Memezritch. In his book, Parashat Bo. I specifically picked this one. You know why? This is his 84th Torah. 84th in Hebrew. How do you say that?
Pad.
How many fasts you do for the Zera? Pad. So I picked this Torah specifically so we all have a tikkun in the Yesod HaKadosh. And we should all have a lot of shefa, bracha, v'atzlacha, yeshuot gedolot. May we all burn ba'avodat Hashem, guys. May we all have hitlahavut. We have to mitlahev, rabotai. Be mitlahev ba'avodat Hashem. It's in all of us to burn the light of the Torah. May Hashem bless us. May we always be united. Always have ahavat chinam. And And may we be זוכה לביאת גואל צדק, לבניין בית המקדש ולקיבוץ הגלויות, וכן יהי רצון מלומר, אמן. רבי חנן בן עקשיא אומר